And she's like, I'm doing pretty good. How have you been? I'm like, I've been pretty good. What are you doing here? And she's like, oh, it's my daughter's 11th birthday. She loves it here. So I took her here with a bunch of her friends. I'm like, cool, that's awesome. And I was a little bit confused in my head because I'm like, like, why is she talking to me? Because like me and her weren't ever close. Like, no joke, this conversation that we were having at this trampoline place was probably the longest conversation I've ever had with her. Like, she never used to talk to me, so I was just confused. But I didn't care. She was being polite, so I like went on with it. And she then finally brings up the real reason why she's talking to me. She's like, I've heard all about what you've been doing. Like, it's really, really cool that you found something you're so good at and that's like, going so well for you. Like, your videos are pretty funny. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And in my head, I'm like, oh, great. She watched my videos. That's a little bit awkward. You know what I mean? Like, it's always kind of weird when someone older than me watches them, but I don't care. She seemed to have enjoyed them. So I was like super appreciative of the compliments she was giving me. And then she like completely 180s her tone of voice and just goes, yeah, I saw the storytime video you made about my daughter and you when you guys were dating. And I was like, oh, you did? Cool.